Hello friends. Today we will go fishing with this man. He is very experienced at it. He knows all the best spots and how to catch the biggest fish. Let's go. He wakes up early in the morning when everyone around is still sleeping. He doesn't use an alarm clock. The rooster crows and he's already awake. Every morning he wakes up earlier and earlier. Sometimes he wakes up even before sunrise. When you love what you do, you don't need an alarm. It's not just a job for him. It's his passion. He gets out of bed and immediately goes to the window. He looks out at the river. It's calm and smooth. That means the fish are biting today. He smiles and goes back to his business. He has to get ready. He takes off his old clothes and puts on some new ones. Then he grabs his fishing net and walks out into the street. His house isn't far from the river, so it only takes him 5 minutes to get there. He waves to the old woman sitting on the porch. She smiles and continues knitting. He also waves to the children playing by the river. They stop playing and wave back, but the man keeps walking. He has a lot to do. When he gets to the river, he sees 2 young guys fishing. They ask if they can help him with anything. The man smiles and says he doesn't need any help. He's been fishing since he was a kid and knows everything about it. The guys only smile in response. They know who he is. He is the best fisherman in the village. He can catch the biggest and most delicious fish in the river. The guys decide to let him be. They move to another place and start fishing themselves. The man takes off his shoes and socks, then ties one end of the net to a tree and dips it into the water. Now he has to wait. This is the hardest part. You have to sit still and wait for the fish to bite. The man closes his eyes and listens to the sounds around him. There's nothing like this in the city. No cars, no construction, only birds and the sound of the wind. It's so relaxing. It's been about half an hour since the man has been sitting here. The float suddenly moves. The man opens his eyes and pulls the net out of the water. He smiles. It's a good day to be alive. Meanwhile, the 2 guys are having some trouble. One of them got a bite, but the fish is too strong and it breaks the line. The other guy just pulls and pulls, trying to get the fish out of the water. But it's no use. The fish is too big, and it manages to escape. The men are very upset. They pack up their stuff and go home, empty-handed. Back to our fisherman. He caught a big, fat fish. It's already dinner for him. He takes the fish out of the net and throws it on the grass. It flops and tries to swim away, but it's no use. It's too late. The man picks it up again and hits it against the ground several times. Finally, it stops moving. The man takes a knife out of his pocket and cuts the line. He knows exactly where to cut so that the fish stays whole. Then he takes out a cigarette, lights it, and starts smoking. While the fish is still twitching, he takes out his phone and dials a number. Probably his wife. Probably asks if he wants anything from the store. In response, he hears a woman's voice and laughter. Apparently he called his daughter. Well, he'll have company for dinner tonight. The man throws the cigarette butt away and puts the fish in a bag. Then he takes off his fishing net and walks along the river. He walks slowly, humming a tune. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the fish is already dinner. What more could you want? And suddenly he sees a big, beautiful butterfly and stops to watch it. It sits on a leaf and seems to be enjoying the warm sun. The man smiles and takes out his camera. He takes a few pictures of the butterfly, and it flies away. The man continues walking. He comes across a small cafe on the bank of the river. He goes inside. There aren't many customers, only a couple of fishermen and a lone biker. The man orders tea and sits down at a table by the window. The cafe's cozy and warm. Outside, the wind is blowing and the trees are swaying, but inside it's quiet and peaceful. The man feels great. He got a nice fish, took a beautiful picture of the butterfly, and now he's sitting in a cozy cafe. Life is good. A middle-aged woman sits down at the table next to him. She smiles and says hello. The man smiles back and nods. The woman is alone. She stirs her tea and watches the river. The man takes out his phone and calls his wife. The woman also takes out her phone and starts texting. The man hangs up the phone and looks at the woman. She is crying. The man asks if everything is okay. The woman nods. She wipes away her tears and smiles sadly. The man understands. It's hard to be alone in this world. The man pours tea for the woman. She smiles and thanks him. Suddenly, the door opens and a young girl enters. She looks around and then runs over to the woman. She hugs her, and the woman hugs her back. Then the girl turns to the man and smiles. It's the woman's daughter. She must have come to visit her mother. The girl sits down at the table and the three of them start talking. The man smiles. The cafe is cozy and warm. The sun is shining outside and life is good. After tea, the man says goodbye to the women and goes home. He has to cook dinner for his family. He got a big fish, and his wife and children will be very happy. He walks along the river, humming a tune. At home, the man changes into clean clothes and starts preparing dinner. He takes out the fish from the bag and starts cleaning it. His daughter enters the kitchen and smiles. The fish smells delicious. The man smiles back and ruffles her hair. In a moment, his wife enters the kitchen. She's been shopping and brought some vegetables. The man's daughter goes to greet her. The wife takes out the groceries and puts them on the table. The man takes a deep breath and smiles. This is a good life. Soon the table is set and the family sits down to eat. The fish is really delicious, and the man is very happy. He has a beautiful daughter, a loving wife, and food on the table. What more could you want? As they are eating, the man tells his family about his meeting with the woman at the cafe. His daughter listens intently. She doesn't know her father's stories about the river. It's always something new for her. After dinner, the man takes his net and goes back to the river. He has to fix it. The sun is already setting, and soon it will be dark. The man hums a tune and mends his net. He knows every hole by heart. He'll fix it in no time. Suddenly, he hears voices and footsteps behind him. He turns around and sees the two guys from earlier. They're holding fishing nets. The man nods at them and smiles. They worked hard today and didn't catch a single fish. The guys tell the man everything and ask for advice. The man thinks for a moment. These guys are hardworking and honest. Maybe he can teach them a thing or two. The man agrees and invites them to go fishing with him tomorrow. The guys are very happy. They finally found a good teacher. And so our fisherman spent his day. He fished, took a picture of a butterfly, sat in a cafe, mended his net, and spent time with his family. A good day for a good man.